Every winter, the same question pops up all across the country. Why is there still snow on the ground? And honestly, I get it. I'm a taxpayer too. I want things done just as efficiently as you do. But after this last storm, I realized something. I didn't actually know how snow removal really works. And once I learned, now that I've learned, I realize it's not so slow, and it's one of the most complex logistics operations cities deal with every year. Most of us imagine snow removal as a simple process. Snow falls, a plow comes through, the snow disappears. But that's not quite how it works, especially in cities. Snow removal isn't just one job. It's a sequence of decisions being made in real time under weather conditions that are constantly changing. So you can only imagine how complex it is. Long before the first snowflake even hits the ground, crews are already working. Roads are pre-treated with brine, which is a salt and water mixture that helps prevent snow from bonding to the pavement. Equipment is staged. Crews are scheduled in rotating shifts so that nobody gets overly tired, although you might imagine a several-day event, it happens really easily. And then emergency routes, like hospitals, fire stations, and major highways, are identified as top priority. So when you see trucks out before a storm and wonder, what are they doing? That's prevention, not delay. So then once the snow starts falling, cities shift into triage mode. Highways and emergency routes come first, then major arterials, those major roads that we want to make sure we have open. And finally, residential streets. I know it seems counterintuitive, but here's the key thing. The goal isn't to make the roads perfect right away. It's just to keep them passable. Snow removal, unfortunately, isn't about fairness. It's simply about safety and access. One of the biggest questions people always ask is, why aren't they using more salt? Please, just put down more salt. Get rid of this snow. But here's the part most people don't realize. Salt only works within certain temperature ranges. Below about 15 to 20 degrees, salt becomes far less effective. And overuse can actually damage roads, vehicles, and even local waterways. That's why cities now use calibrated spreaders and apply salt very strategically. Sometimes, in fact, not salting is actually the responsible choice. So this is the part that surprised me the most. In many places, snow doesn't just melt where it lands. In lower density areas, not as many people, snow is piled along curbs, medians, and sidewalks and left to melt naturally. They just leave it out there and pray to the gods that the temperature goes above 32 for enough days to get it to start melting. But in dense urban areas, there's a lot of cars, a lot of people, a lot of skyscrapers, all that. There's nowhere to put it. So crews load snow into dump trucks and haul it away to designated snow dump sites, often industrial areas, quarries, parking lots, or special snow processing locations. Some cities even use snow melting machines that liquefy snow on site and drain it into storm systems. It's efficient for space, but it is extremely expensive. Snow is extremely heavy. 1 cubic yard can weigh more than a small car. You heard me right, than a small car. Equipment operates around the clock in freezing conditions. And when temperatures drop overnight, melted snow just refreezes right back into ice, undoing hours of progress. Add ongoing snowfall, mechanical failures, and crew fatigue, and you kind of start to see why clearing a city takes a little bit of time. Snow removal is one of the most expensive services cities provide. A single storm can cost millions in large metro areas. Cities constantly balance three things: speed, cost, and environmental impact. And unfortunately, they can't maximize all three at once. So you don't have to love snowbanks, but now you know snow removal isn't chaos, it's controlled logistics under pressure. And the next time you see a plow go by and think nothing's happening, most likely something definitely is.